So today we're going to be looking at ticker symbol SQ for Square, which is traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Right now I am zoomed out into the 1 year chart, and as you can see, we've put in a few resistance lines for SQ. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit to get a nice zoom in look of what is going on with this stock. So for the past couple of weeks, we've seen a nice rejection from its high of $270 around there. Yeah, around 275, $274. And since then we've had a minor correction considering its momentous journey upwards. So we haven't mapped out the whole chart, but really the fundamentals that we have to look for, and we can go back all the way to the month of around September. So SQ, I won't be really talking too much about what the company does, but they operate as a point of sale machine for a lot of businesses. And during the lockdown, obviously retail shopping was very low, but it gave Square an opportunity to enter a new corporate and new retail businesses to expand their services. So right now we've seen SQ triple bottom at this $205 area right over here, and we've seen it bounce one, two, and three times from this resistance, showing that this is a very good and very strong resistance for this stock. Since then, a couple of weeks ago, it did try to break out of the high of around $242, but it was rejected, and it did come back down, touching the $205 area, and then today with this nice hike upwards, which is very, very good. So this is today's trading day right over here. As we can see, the RSI is heading up, stochastic is heading up, and we haven't really touched those over bought areas yet. So it will be interesting to see what happens later on for today, but my prediction is that once it goes into this overbought sort of area, we could expect a little bit of a rejection and a consolidation between these 2 points right over here. If not, if there is good news coming out for Square, then we can probably predict that we will be testing these new highs of $274. So $274. So let's expand this out again just a little bit more, just for us to get a very nice clear view of how this stock is moving. The momentum for this stock is going up, and which is always good to see, especially in these growth companies, which were hit the most during the March correction that we had. So let's go ahead and zoom out of this so we can sort of see what happens. Now I feel that this stock will sort of stay within these zones, just trailing around, and then going up for its new for its highs right over there. So we really wanted to maintain we really wanted to maintain this this sort of formation while it's staying within these zones. And if it is to break the $205 zone, we have a very small resistance at $190. But hopefully we won't be touching that, because the overall trend for the stock of SQ is going up. We have a nice amount of volume coming in right here. RSI and the stochastic have turned up, which is also very good for a nice bullish momentum upwards for the next couple of days. And if we don't, maybe tomorrow there might be a little bit of a rejection. Maybe we might even just tap off of this 242 resistance and then trail our way back upwards, testing that $274 high that we had a few weeks ago, which was around the 17th of February, around that time. So let's go ahead and see if there's any significant news for the stock of SQ. So I'm just going to quickly pull up. Let's get SQ. Just having a little bit of a trouble with Wi-Fi, so let's go ahead and turn that off. Let's get that again. SQ stock, and let's go for the news. Is it a buy right now? Screams upgrades. Etsy Crocs along 18 expected. Yeah, this is 1 week old, but analysts are technically bullish on Square's trajectory, while traders are bearish. With this, obviously, with Square entering Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin and everything going up, all of those factors now I feel will end up affecting the SQ stock price. But everything seems to be healthy right now. There isn't much news really. We can check out Motley Fool and see what they say. Shares have popped 4.6 on Monday. French investment bank this morning reports, and Barclays just raised its price target. So we have a nice price target of $330, which is a Motley Fool article. Initiate coverage yesterday. In any case, analysts they're only gave the stock a neutral, so might be overly optimistic. Today's rating, Barclays has been investing. So they are expanding internationally and in their international operations. Obviously, every single goal of these tech companies is to capture as much of the world's market as they can, and Square has already captured a significant market in America, providing a very nice point of sale machine for a lot of retail businesses, which are providing a very modern look to their infrastructure and how they go on to do their cash transactions on purchases. So analysts are feeling very optimistic about the stock, and the news does seem to be positive. So we're going to go ahead. Let's remove. We don't need to see this anymore. So let's go ahead and remove that. So again, if we're to look at the stock of SQ, a very good sign about this stock is the fact that it is moving. It is moving. Sorry about that. Let's undo some of these old ones as well. Undo. becomes a little bit tricky when you have a few. So let's go ahead and close RSI, because over here, what I was what's important about the RSI is that we were in the undersold, and today has been very good because we are now sort of reaching out for the overbought area, and this is when we might see some rejection, coming back down, and then testing those highs again, or maybe even breaking out of this trend. And it will be interesting to see if we are able to maintain this high for the next couple of weeks, and obviously breaking out of its all-time high as well. So if you like the video, go ahead, subscribe, comment, and give that like button. You know what it does. It's all about the algorithm for YouTube. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.